ebusia for ye bedo bibi ase ne asanso mo bibi akwaba shoko edi aba ye ode ne ho TV eso ene ni de kan a wo hwe ode ne ho TV abeka so asere so ba subscribe oba like no asanso a share member remfi so be mi odoma no so de bitu mo anso nya bi ahwenya bi eden eti ode ne ho kase bo ne du ham de besumwe ebusia for ye sembre no ye baje ebre ne akwakotie sem a ewo ode ne ho kase bo no emu ye bohwa ni di bo remedy akwa ye the National Democratic Congress etatwaneti awade ka no ye chene amanyoku ye NDC frankatu ne kase ye ene ye mampani dada John Dramani Mahama enemu ana ye Samia Nkrumah ye the late former president Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ana ye ne ba etimi akeke bi di akire ye mampani dada John Dramani Mahama ene esiedu nketi ene omo party executive for no sentino omo ya madwen so pese omuku eye free SHS but Samia Nkrumah person say there is no better policy than free SHS ebusuafo yes embre no esem ne bebre adoso gibre ewo eye ode no TV so na ensem no munchiremu.
President impeached.
The president must be called upon to end Galamsey now. The president must commit to himself. He must make a public declaration on radio and television, giving us a fixed date on which the following may be done. All equipment and machinery at Galamsey sites must be removed immediately. And if I say immediately, I mean now, or not later than 7 days. The president must apologize to the nation for his failure to end the Galamsey fight. 3, the president must do the honorable thing by resigning in accordance with the statement he made that he was putting his 8-year rule on the line, that if he could not end the Galamsey fight, the price he will pay will be to leave office. He should exit now because he has failed. No one should tell him that he has failed. He knows he has failed, and he must do the honorable thing by resigning. If he does not resign, it is going to affect his running mate, Bawumia. We know, if you don't know, I know, that Bawumia is not in control. The people who are in control are those we do not vote for. The president knows the people who are in control. Lest Ghanaians be taken for a ride. If the Galamsey activity is not ended by the current president, who is also the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, the MPP must be voted out of power.
But is an impeachment possible? Is it worth chasing at this point? Would it bring any desired results? We'll get those questions answered by a legal practitioner. But I told you also in the beginning that the president is facing multiple calls to action. Another one is from the health sector. Now, they are appealing to the president to immediately impose a ban on all forms of small-scale mining activities in the country. Now, in a joint statement, the leadership of the unions emphasized the critical need for the government to bolster regulatory and enforcement agencies to effectively combat Galamsey menace. Also in the statement, some details I want to share with you at this point. If we've got those at the moment, the demands on the president are really simple. They say that the president of the Republic of Ghana should direct a total ban on small-scale operations. The government of Ghana should strengthen regulatory enforcement by resourcing the relevant security agencies to clamp down on all persons who flout this directive and prosecute them expeditiously. They also say all political parties should make a public declaration and publish a duly signed document on their commitment to fight illegal and unethical mining activities in this country. How about we bring them into the conversation right now? Franklin Owusu Ansa is General Secretary of the Health Services Workers Union. Franklin, good evening to you. Many thanks for joining us here. Obviously, this is a nicely worded statement, but I want to ask you why it has become important for you as a union to wade into the call, into the, the discourse around illegal mining at the moment?
Thank you, my dear sister. Good evening to you and good evening to your cherished listeners. It's become necessary unions wade into this field because the menace is not only affecting people living in those communities, but it's affecting all of us in Ghana. If you look at what is happening to our water bodies, if you look at what is happening to our forests, and even what is happening to our farmlands, there is the need for all of us to make this call. As the health sector union, we want to believe that this is the right time to call on our governments, our chiefs, and everybody to join us to say that no to Galamsey. Many research have shown that these days there are a lot of emerging diseases that can be traced to Galamsey activities. If you go to some of our major hospitals like Konfanoche, there are a lot of births with disabilities, and this can be traced to Galamsey activities. We are also finding kidney problems that can be traced to this, and many more diseases. And if we don't wake up today, we are destroying Ghana. And that is why all the unions in the health sector, we have come together to say no to this. In fact, writing this statement, we want everybody to know that we are giving government 1 week. After 1 week, if we don't hear anything from it, we'll put ourselves together and address these issues by ourselves. And we know what to do.
I see. I mean, when you say that you address these issues by yourselves, what do you mean?
Well, if all the health sector unions come together and we say we want to do an activity, you understand me better. I don't want to put the cart before the horse. Let the 1 week pass. We will all be in Ghana. We will see what we will do to save our water bodies, to save our forests, and to save our farmlands. In fact, if you look at what is happening, we recently read from Ghana Water Company that it is causing them to treat the water we are drinking.
Indeed.
And even beyond that, go to the foreign market, our cocoa is being rejected.
Very well.
The quality has come down. If all these things, we don't see the need as a nation, it is bringing untold hardship to the health workers because we are facing more new diseases and it's bringing untold hardship on the health worker.
Absolutely. So Franklin, you say that you have given the government 1 week. Is that to say that you have officially written to the government? Who did you send your letter to?
In fact, government has a machinery that monitors the media. With what you are doing now and with the press statement that we issued this afternoon, we want to believe the security agencies have picked it. Government have picked it.
I see.
Everybody who is concerned has picked it.
Franklin,
this is not the first time.
I understand and appreciate your effort to want to use the media for this. But if you have not sent it through appropriate channels, then it would appear this is just a cosmetic, attempt that you have made.
Well, if that is how you see it, let's wait, and then when the 1 week elapses, let's see what will happen to all of us.
Would it not be easier and straight to the point if you address this to, say, the presidency or the sector ministry?
So you wait and let's see if